Hey guys, it's Toast again from the Fishyaker YouTube channel. Let's take a look at a really inexpensive piece of camera equipment because as we know, if you don't get a picture of it, you never caught the fish. So guys, I picked this up in this Chinese e-packet off of AliExpress quite some while back now actually. This is another one that's just been sitting here waiting all summer for crummy weather for me to start doing reviews. We're getting closer to the holidays, so I thought, heck, let's do another review. This one here I picked up for $1.67. In this case here, it had free shipping. Right now, the same exact one, and it's a tripod, is listed as this. Mini flexible sponge octopus tripod for iPhone, Samsung, Xiaomi, highway, smartphone, tripod, stand holder for GoPro camera, DSLR mount. Right now, the total cost is $2.50 because you figure it's $1.99 and then you got some shipping on it, 51 cents. But that version that you're seeing here does have a cell phone holder on it. Like when we did recently, not too long back on the Dollar Tree tripod and camera mount rig that we made up. But again, it's $2.50 right now because the one without that holder is out of stock. And you can see there's some different colors and so forth here. When you scroll down to the description on it, obviously complete flexibility. So again, it's an octopus style. So the legs on it, the arms actually twist up around stuff, which makes it great for especially kayak anglers. But so it's flexible, made of hard plastic. 9 black ball in the socket joints, so forth and so on. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's quarter 20 screw on, which is standard. Then it's got some pictures down here below of that. But the important part, let's take a look at it. This is it. Comes in your little Chinese e-packet. I don't know how they ship this stuff so cheap. And then inside it's got a little cellophane bag. Now this one here, again, that's your listing right now, and it's right now at $2.50. So you're looking at almost $1 more than what I paid for it. Depends upon the exchange rate and so forth. There is there are a couple of cheaper ones on AliExpress now. You can probably find the same exact thing off of eBay or Wish.com. Right now, the cheapest one I found was $1.79 on AliExpress. So basically the same exact thing, and again, you're not paying for that phone holder, which is probably the difference in it. So let's take a look at it. Looking at it right out of the package, it's kind of a bluish, purplish looking foam here. Actually feels pretty cool, like a really soft EVA. Let's take a look at them, how they spread open. There you go there. And again, they flex on it. So this is cool for anglers because if you want a good shot from a shoreline, you can just twist this thing around a part of the boat or the kayak or on a limb of a tree or something like that. And go to town. Just let it film. So the legs again are flexible, so you can wrap it around stuff or get a wider base. It's got little tips on, rubbery looking, silicone-y looking tips on it. It actually feels kind of cool. Decent looking quality on it, so it actually gives you some like stick on it. Like here on this table, it grabs really well. That's actually pretty surprising. So, yeah, let's fold them straight back again, like bend them back up. Looking at the business end of it up here, it's got this white on this one, and I saw one of the cheaper postings, I said there's a black one up here. But next to your quarter 20, you got this like white rubbery looking gasket on it to hold it in place. And then you've got it so you can tighten and loosen it. On the quarter 20, you got the little washer there. And then here, it's got a pretty inexpensive manufacturer, but it's actually got quite a bit of metal in it to tighten it down here, and there's like a ball joint. That actually looks better than I thought it would be coming out of the package. But the question is, does this thing work? Let's start out. It's got a small little digital camera here, a Fuji, my waterproof one, so it's pretty solid camera. Again, the question is, how well will this thing balance the weight of a camera on it? So again, you got that ball joint. You can work it all around pretty much any direction. And then you can just simply tighten it up here with this bolt. And that'll hold the ball joint. kind of scared to tighten it too much. I almost feel like it's going to snap right here, but it's actually holding it pretty well. It's got some flex in there. But let's see if it basically holds it. It's actually pretty darn solid, to be honest with you. That's surprising. With a pretty heavy camera for the size of it, again. Wow. That thing works pretty well. Let's take a look at the little handy cam here, see how it holds up with that, because it's going to be a different balance on it. Again, it's 1/4 20. So far, so good. Tighten it up. That actually feels pretty good too. Let's see if it balances it. Yeah. And again, because you can bend it, you can bend the legs to give you a better position on it. I'll be darned. That actually, take a look, guys. That actually works. Again, I like how it's got the rubbery tips on it, because it gives you a little bit more grip on it. Surprising. Wow. Interesting, guys. So again, this one here, you can find about $1.75-ish on up. Do I think it's a winner? I think it's a winner. This one actually does work. This is something, again, really cheap and basic. It's always good to have in your possession. Again, you can get the cell phone adapter model of it. It has a cell phone holder up top. You put your cell phone on it, use it as your camera. Any number of different camera devices, anything's got that 1/4 20 on it. Do I think it works? I definitely do. It says it does. It says it does what it says it will do. So, yeah. Not the most highest quality manufacturer, but it's actually quality manufactured better than I thought it would be. And again, you got your legs here. You can twist all around the limbs and stuff like that, which is cool. So, heck, all sorts of different stuff. Kayaking, fishing, off-roading, you name it. This thing's pretty cool. You can even, if you get like an adapter for a GoPro, you can put a GoPro on it and wrap it around anything. Heck. But it's listed here on AliExpress. Like I said, you can find the same things. If I can find some links, I'll put them down below too. You can usually find the same exact stuff off eBay, and sometimes even cheaper. But again, I got the one here for, what did I say, $1.67. Right now, it's listed for, a little bit more than that on the same exact link, but it has had adapter for the cell phone. But you can find it for about $1.80 or so, cheapest you can find right now. But that's actually pretty cool for that price. I'm a stickler for camera gear. I love tech stuff, and if I can find something like this, especially the octopus style where you can twist around stuff, for that price, you can't go wrong. But again, it's going to take you at least a couple weeks or so, at least minimum to a month, probably to get the thing shipped over because it's coming straight over from overseas. But I don't know. It's a little gadget review for you, and it works. Does what it says it's going to do. So, I mean, probably the biggest thing to worry about here feels like that the threading on is plastic, so if you tighten it down too much, you're gonna strip that out. But it works. Pretty cool. As always, guys, if you haven't yet, go down below and click to subscribe to the Fishyaker YouTube channel. You hear me say it all the time. Give us that thumbs up. You can follow me at John Oast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I guess go take some pictures.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.